besides when you come through the entrance gate of coming into jail. So if you're sitting in the back seat of the car, you can imagine about how your stomach's going to be feeling if it's your first time to jail. And the doors start coming up and you go inside and stuff like that. You think getting the cuffs on you is bad, wait till they put you in the back of a patrol car, wait till they pull up here, wait till those doors start coming up, get inside, doors go down behind.
One shower and one phone.
Good. Can't carry two on call.
Big guys, it's a big guy area. So who wants to stay? You sure? Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. We'll feed you.
Everybody get to know everybody?
Yeah. Get to come over here and take a shower.
We're not made for bigger people.
No, so you can take a shower right there.
Yeah, everybody gets to see it.
Everybody gets to watch. Yeah. Well, the biggest thing is that they need to come in. They need to understand what can happen if they don't stay in the lane. It's hard to get out of the lane, but these days it's not as hard to get out as it used to be. You don't even have to be out of the lane. You can be with somebody that, let's say, use an example. You picked the wrong friends. You're driving in a car, they have dope on them. You're all going to jail because you're within limit of getting that. So a lot of things, just like the chief said, you got to pick your friends wisely. Pick people you trust, but also stay in the study. Keep your mind occupied with other things than devices.
And you could have missed your call. My daughter cries every time I call her phone. I started out at your age. I did it, and I took a long way. If you love your mom, you love your parents, you have an aunt, or you have an uncle, or a foster parent, or someone who cares, appreciate it. I've been on my own since I was 11 years old, and maybe my testimony and help me. I had raped myself, and it's hard. But if you have a chance to start over, and to do it again, and start now, start fresh. Because once you lose your parents, you don't have them anymore. Once you lose your friends, you don't have them anymore.
Well, I mean, she's pretty much right. You know, if they lose somebody on the outside, they made the choices that they have to stay in here. We can't. We'll give them an extra visit, a longer time to visit. But I mean, it is what it is. We have to keep the community safe.
As is here. You've got 4 blocks per level, and we're getting ready to go to the second level here in just a second, okay?
When do they come out? How many at a time? How long?
Depends on how they act.
Okay.
Short and sweet. But no, you're not. Hey, no, you're not.
There are certain things that we can do within the rules and confines of the jail. And if you tell an inmate you're going to do something, you do it. But if you don't do it, you lose that respect. But if you don't do it because of something they've done, then you make it known. Just like with a child, you know. So when I worked, I would do things for them as long as they, as a group, did what I asked of them. So
what are those things?
Keep things off your head, keep your stripes on. No banging and beating and doing all that stuff. So if one person messed up in that area, messed it up for all of them. But then if they behave, it would allow me to do other things like find their court dates, such of that nature.
I wish to God I could change my life. I wish I could. I want to cry because I remember when I was your age. You know, I'm 39 years old. I'm still facing prison. Please, kids, young teens. Y'all gonna be in adulthood one day, listen to your parents, listen to your school teachers, your peers around you just trying to help you. Drugs, it ain't no good. They got new drugs on the streets. It's killing everybody. You know how many young guys are here right now in their early 20s? It's sad. This is the sheriff chief deputy. He's been watching me come here my whole life. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm a career criminal, but pick the ration, not having nobody, you know what I'm saying, to really talk to you, and just doing stuff reacting. You end up here. Love your parents. They tell you, look, stop being disrespectful. If they tell you, just listen, please, y'all. Look at this, 23 hours out of a whole day, every day. Right here, you get 30 minutes out of this block. In the other blocks, 3 hours though. Imagine no cell phone, no communication outside, you know, your parents paying high phone bills just so you can talk. It's not worth it.
And y'all locked up, that's all you hear all day long, all night long, 24/7, that's it. You gotta make sure you got everything up here working and make the right decisions. What y'all think? Different, isn't it? And this is just part of it. This is just part. So we still got another hour and 17 minutes of walking. Y'all ready? We're gonna walk some more.
But that inmate's been coming to jail longer than I've been working here.
No, that's fine.
I've been here 14 years.
Just don't understand what bad decisions can cause. That's the reason I told you earlier we want to invest here early with y'all, let you understand what we're here to try to do to prevent something like this from happening. So if you go through here, think of all the stories that they have to tell and how many, not that you'll see them, just look at them and say, could they have made better decisions with a little bit more education? And you know, and I'll be the first to tell you, everybody in jail is not guilty. 99% are in here because of probable cause they committed crimes. But you always run that fear that you got to make sure you got, you know, they're not, a lot of them's not convicted, some of them are. Chief here will tell you a little bit about far as operations, but just look and see at the mistakes and see if this is where you're going to be. How many of you ever come through this program before? I mean, not this program, but have, as far as Scared Straight program or anything, have you ever been into the jail? Never? Okay, it's good. You'll see it. One thing you're going to notice here, we do not have TVs, we do not have weight benches, we do not have nothing like that. You have a 2-man cell, which is where you'll sit, and that's where you stay most of your time. If you're good, you can come out and eat meals, you can use the phone. We have video visitation. There's no face-to-face visitation as far as family. And one thing you'll notice about it for the most part, and you'll see, if somebody's got a food tray, if I think they probably picked up their trays already, but if you do, okay, oh yeah, we got swirl bread tonight, the cold sandwiches, because I do 2 hots a day and I do 1 cold a night. And state says that's the minimum I can do. So, because you got to remember, I'm not being cruel. Jail should be a deterrent. It's not a vacation. It's not a holiday. Jail is jail. Jail is somewhere people go because they can't conform with society. Okay, y'all understand that?
This is supper. This is what they had for supper tonight, or dinner. I call it supper. This is it. You get a hot breakfast, a hot lunch, and this is supper. The kitchen lady wants to go home. She don't want to work in here till 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night. So those boxes you came in through, got the little insulated boxes, that's what those sandwiches are in. They go out at certain times, the officers pass these out to the inmates. If you're on suicide watch, we have to make sure we get the plastic. People will take the plastic, they'll try to choke themselves. People will take the plastic on stuff we was talking about back there. Where's she at? Yeah, you swallowed that stuff. Now you want to save what you got out, so you save this. So we try to take up this, especially if you're in booking. They need to see what it's like to really be inside of a jail. They need to see what it's like to be locked up in a jail, and also how to work in a jail. A jail is a very unique part of the business of law enforcement. It keeps the community safe. It's one of the biggest components of keeping a community safe is keeping the bad guys and girls locked up. I think most of them got their eyes opened, literally got their eyes opened. They got to see firsthand what it is to, to respond to a call, to answer a call, and then what happens when you bring somebody to jail and go through the entire process. Hey, Lieutenant. Yes, if I come in here and tell you that I can't give you a definite if I'm gonna kill myself or not, where I've got cut places on my arm where it looks like I maybe tried to kill myself, or I say something of that nature, what are you gonna do?
At that point, you will be placed on a 15-minute suicide watch. If you look around a couple of these cells, I know there's one in 53, there's one over in 57 right now, but they're in blue gowns. Those are anti-suicide gowns.
Push this way because they're getting to bring something through. Oh, what'd you say oh for? You wouldn't want to raise your hands? Hey, how many of y'all got put in a timeout chair growing up? Or the timeout something growing up?
Not you. That's why you in here now.
Where's, you got your other ones over there? Grab the other ones, the other officers, they over there?
Craven's standing.
Okay.
Just need him. You ready?
Is it comfy?
Sure.
Somebody comes in, they're trying to hurt themselves, they're beating on the doors, they're taking their fists, they're hitting the metal, they're hitting the concrete blocks. What's going to happen if you keep doing that? You're going to end up breaking something. If you're trying to hurt yourself, you're trying to do something that's not cool, this might be the end result of you going in the restraint chair for a little while.
And guys, this is a safety restraint chair. It's safety for the person involved and the officer. You guys hang on just a second right there. Right now, if she was still fighting us, all they have to do is get out of the way. She's secure. Okay.
Try to get out.
Try to get out without. I mean, you got your feet loose still. Get out.
Kick your feet. See if you can get out. Can you get out?
Can you get anywhere?
Actually try.
Can't, can you?
So
Imagine 2 hours in that.
now, if we have to, we can kind of just let her hang out there for a minute, and then we can secure the feet. Good. All right, but you can't move, right?
Is it comfortable?
Feel like, what's that, without control.
Restrained, immobilized. It's a restraint.
Formative, like I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot of things to avoid, and it just teaches you a lot, like how the police actually works and not have that stereotypical thinking. The internet makes them look very, very like bad and evil. And when I came here, I'm like, these people just want to help, you know? They don't get paid a lot. Like they're doing this because they want to. And so that really like opened my heart out and made me appreciate them a lot more.
It's pretty miserable up here. Like, I saw people who missed their like moms and parents. You know, a lot of crazy people.
Like they've been here for like a while and they know what it's like. And like I saw that one of them was like crying because they like knew, like they missed their family and stuff.